All right, as noted, it is our 25th day on this journey. We have left Newfound Gap. This is our final leg through the Smokies. A 4-day leg, if all goes according to plan. Can't be longer, I'll run out of food. Not sure I have enough food as it is. My pack was so heavy I got rid of some of my food, but we'll see. I think I have enough. Could always forage. But it's, yeah. The negatives are everything's kind of still wet, so got to watch out for things being slippery. And it's supposed to rain this afternoon. But for right now, it's a beautiful day. We got really lucky today. Oh dear God, I'm liming already. But cool. Well, so far this trail here section is a bit more crowded than usual, or than I'm used to. So the goal will be to try to get my phone to last 4 days. I have two 10,000 milliamp hour battery banks. All right, two things. I didn't realize how crowded this is. This is absolutely a lot of day hikers on this trail. I hope to get up to Charlies Bunion, which I heard is a pretty amazing spot. But I also heard it's pretty crowded, and I fear that today being a weekend day, it's going to be kind of nuts. Oh well. The other point, though, is that we're above like 5,700 feet. You can definitely see the terrain changing back to that rainforest look. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I wound up coming up right here and across this way. Well, it looks like you can come up right here.
Yeah, but that looks kind of sketch.
Yeah, this looks kind of slick.
Oh, maybe. So you went up this?
I went up right there where the yellowish stuff is. Yeah, that's my first step there.
All right. So as you can see, we're back in what looks like more like a rainforest. All the moss covering everything. I just want to show you. The bottom was more of the terrain that we've seen, and vegetation that we've seen prior to the rainforest, and now we're back in where it's, you can see it's misty. We're in the clouds, and everything's wet. This may mean that our views from Charlies Bunion may be very limited. Oh well. So I can't say enough about that Appy Lodge. Well, I guess that's kind of a silly thing to say because you can't say enough. But I want to give a shout out to that hotel. They had actually a big thing in the bottom hanging on the wall talking about their family having been there for many, many years and wanting to build this hotel based on the core of the AT and, you know, try to get more people out on the AT. A lot of, I don't know how much of it's marketing, but a lot of cool stuff. Anyways, I want to tell you about the breakfast options. They have included breakfast, and if you're not a vegan, there's just a ton of dairy and egg stuff that you could get, including hard-boiled eggs, and they have these biscuit and egg sandwiches and pancakes. For me, they had bagels with peanut butter, which I'm happy with, different kinds of oatmeal, and I ate that. Some fruit, some regular fruit, and some diced up fruit in a container, different juices. So, you know, the normal stuff. And yeah, I was pretty happy with what I could eat there, and was full. All right, we finished our first climb over 1,000 feet up in the morning from the parking lot, and we've crested this. I haven't looked at the elevation we've got going, but I think it was 2,700 for the full day, so we still have 1,700 to go, but I'm pretty happy with having over 1,000 feet of it in the books. To my surprise, the Ice Spring Shelter has a privy. First privy I've seen in the entire Smokies. Interesting rock thingies that are hard to walk around. So I took my first big spill, and it was pretty gnarly. I stepped aside to let another person pass and wasn't really thinking. I put my foot on a slanted rock that had some moss on it. I mean, yeah, it was slippery. Anyways, I went full down, landed on my hip with all my weight. So I feel kind of lucky that nothing seems permanently broken. I was, the pain kind of subsided after a while. I'm pretty sure I'll have some memories in terms of bruises. But, yeah, I don't think that'll be my only spill on this entire trail, but that was my first big one. Sadly, it was clear right before we got here, and I just took that video of the cloud rolling in, and now nothing. Oh well. May have to add Charlies Bunion to my list of Clingman's Dome of places to come back to when it's not socked in. That's pretty cool looking rocks again. Ones that aren't covered by moss. All right, I'm under some shelter of trees right now. I cannot video outside of this. It's coming down like nuts. Man, we're just drenched. Everything's wet. It's cold. Yeah, not good. I don't know if we're through with the rain or the worst of it, but it's let up. We had like just 20 minutes of some of the strongest rain I've ever personally experienced. We were drenched in seconds. It was real hard to get all our gear on and change swapped over to rain gear. The good news is we're able to, and now we actually have a view, which is kind of weird, but anyways, the good news is we were able to test out the equipment I have on in terms of rain. So yeah, but man, that was something else. Buzz is thoroughly drenched.
You are brave trying to walk and film at the same time.
Well, you know, there's not a lot of difference between brave and stupid, so just saying. All right, on the tumble, what do we call it? The tumble scale? I don't know. Today, I've taken my big tumble. Buzz just took his big tumble. He was lucky because, well, not lucky. I think he actually tried to not do it, but he almost rolled kind of over the edge of the hill when he fell. And then he righted himself and kind of pushed back. But that would have been like bad. I think he would have stopped 15 feet down or so maybe not so bad. But yeah, wouldn't have been good. So yeah, everything's wet, everything's slick. Here we go again. Into the suck. Alright. This is our trail. The river. Got a picture and a video. So, in all the suck that we've been enduring, we get a little bit of a view. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
Look at all the mist rising off of those mountains. You can see forever. Look at the farthest mountains they're like. Getting close to our destination, to our shelter. Skies are clearing finally. It will dry out a little bit, get a little warmer. Alright, so here's my fail of the day. Other than falling, that was probably my fail of the day. This is my second fail of the day. I was expecting to see a sign saying shelter for this Pecks Corner shelter. And I saw a trail intersecting sign, had a bunch of things on it, and just my brain didn't go, oh, that's it. So I just kept walking. So I walked a half mile up the next mountain. I realized something's got to be wrong, and I looked at my app, and it said, yeah, it's a half mile back. So now I've walked to where I should have got off the trail, and then I see that the shelter's 0.4 off the trail too. So it's a lot of walking. Gonna be a lot of walking uphill tomorrow morning. So yeah, it kind of sucks. I added an extra mile to my day I didn't need to do.